Hi, my name's Ryan, and welcome to 77 Rockets Woodworking. On this week's episode, we're going to be doing some more fall decor projects. Now come with me over here. Follow me over here. Right here, we got a 4x4 by 8 foot piece of redwood, and we're going to be doing some pretty cool stuff today with that. We're going to be breaking it down into two parts for two different projects, so check it out. So I got this piece of redwood at Home Depot. As you can see, it's not perfect, but it's got some nice little grains of wood in it. Nice little beautiful grains. So we're gonna see what we can do with this thing. So check it out, we got two projects today. The first one is going to be upright like this one, kind of like a pyramid. It's going to be 9 inches by 9 inches by 2.5 inches tall, and this little center that fades in, this is going to be 3 1/4, and then the center right here, as you can see, is going to be a candle holder. And then this second design, you're going to it's going to be the same design. You're just going to flip it over and the flat side up, just like this, and the candle holder is going to be in the exact middle, and then you're going to go from corner to corner each side, and we're going to do a dado slot. So let's get started. All right, so we're going to be dividing this into 3 pieces. Since it's going to be 9 inches by 9 inches, I need to make the thickness, and I'm going to have to glue these all up. But beforehand, I gotta cut them into one long piece just so it's easier. The milling process will be easier. So while they will be 9 inches, 9 inches, 9 inches, 3 cuts at 9 inches. So I'm gonna go, because you're adding an 1/8 inch after the first initial cut for blade thickness. You go 9 inches, 18 1/8, and then 27 1/4. So I'll be going 2 cuts at 27 1/4. So I'll square this off. And then I'll pull it over to my saw. We'll get that cut right now. All right, both cuts 27 1/4, as you can see. Now we're gonna get these suckers milled down. Headed to the joiner. Woo! Hey there, Willow. So 2 sides are surfaced and milled down. Now it's time to run them through the thickness planer. There you go. Alright, so here we are at the thickness planer. As you can tell, it's really a quiet machine. So now we're going to run both of these through the planer. We'll go. dust. Woo! I love baby. All right, so now that we got these 3 sides milled down, now what we're gonna do is gonna set our table saw to the depth, to the height and the depth. We're gonna make 2 cuts, run it through, cut it halfway the other way, and we're gonna get our 2.5 inches for height for what we need for these candle holders both ways. Woo, woo, woo. All right, so now that these are milled down on all 4 sides and ready to rock and roll, as you can see, now I get to break these down dimensionally, and each is gonna be 9 inches. So 9 inches, it's gonna be our first cut, and then 18 1/8. And then from there, you account from that for that 1/4 inch, and the overall would be 27 1/4. And the same goes for the other piece. You go that 9 inches, right? And then 18 1/8 for that 1/8 to account for the blade thickness. And then you come back over here, and that's that 9 right here, 9 and a strong 1/8, and the blade thickness will come out there, which will give you 27 1/4. Let's get to cutting. Now that we got our pieces milled and everything's cut down to the dimensions that they need to be, I'm going to be flipping these over, and I got my Type Bond quick and thick glue, and then I'm going to run a little bit of CA glue and some activator just to speed up the process. Split these 2 up right here. Go a little bit of glue like so. Spread that on, or a little paintbrush like Bob Ross, you know. Maybe add a little bit more. Just like that. We're going to be adding on our CA glue right here. And oops, and right here. Be giving this little piece a little bit of spray, the activator. And now we're gonna run these 2 pieces together. And the same thing goes for the top of this one. Add your glue, and this time I won't be so ginger with it. Get it all painted on, Mr. Bob Ross style, you know. Set that there. Get my CA glue on there. CA glue on here. Put this to this side. Hit it with some activator. And put it flat on the table. Get it all matched up. Just like that. And then I'll get it all clamped on. Make sure they're as close as possible. I'll add in my other one. Center. Add one more in on the side. Make sure match up. And there you go. All right, to get this angle right here, that same center dimension, you're gonna want to do a 21-degree angle. So blade height, it's gonna vary. On the table it shows 2 7/8. Alright, so I got them both cut down. Now, I got to cut the dados out of one, and then the candle holes for both of them. Looking good though so far. Alright, so as you can see, I have this one laid out. So I went corner to corner on each side, and then obviously, so this is 2 inches by 2 7/16, and towards this bottom it's 1 3/4 inches. So I'm just going to take the top side, and I went from this axis point in the center point, I went over a strong inch every way. So then I can take this top side and I can match those marks roughly, and then scribe them out. Set up a little bit more. Those are looking good. And I'll take my fine pencil and I'll scribe out that hole. And it should look a lot like that. And then this one, since this is going to be on this top flat side, move this one over. So I'll just go corner to corner, and I'll go with a longer straight edge this time, this one, right? And then I'll probably just go with my boulder pencil for this one. So go corner to corner, like this. Scribe a line. And don't worry about these lines, you're gonna sand them off anyway. They're just a reference point. And obviously for me, I'm gonna be dadoing them out, but nonetheless, you won't see them after this. Scribe this line to there. So then you have both you have your axis point and your center, right? So then I'll do the same thing. I'll take my tape measure. I'll mark over that strong inch. At every side of the line. Keep rotating it until I get what I want. One more to go. And there you have all your marks. Then you can take this, like the other one, and scribe it out. Scribe out your radius for your template so you can drill it out. So then there's that. And then for this, then for my dados, I could just split my 3/4 in half. So that's going to be 3/8. So I go here, 3/8, there, 3/8, and then I have that mark. Same thing over here. 3/8, 3/8. Then I match those up. Come all the way down. Same thing here. There's my dado. So that's coming out. I'll do the same thing over here. Come in as whatever you need to get that 3/8. And then over here, you're gonna come over that 3/8. Here, 3/8 there. And then you got your straight edge. Same thing as the other one. Match your lines. Scribe your line all the way down. There's one side of your dado. And there's the other side of your dado. And that'll be waist. There's your hole, and there's your dados. All right, these are all laid out. Now I'm gonna go drill my holes on my drill press, and I'll meet you guys right back here at the table saw. Get these dados cut out, and we're gonna do some sanding, and then slap some finish on these bad boys, and do some glamour shots. Yeah. All right, so my dado slot idea with my miter gauge didn't work, so this is going to be plan B. Put some double-sided tape under this. I have it mounted, and I'm going to just run my track saw for my 1/2 inch depth, and I have all my layout right here. Yeah, I milled this down a little bit more because it started to drift on me, so I'm just going to get my depth, and then I'll have to do some chisel work, and then blammo, that'll be done. But it's a new design. One slot here all the way through, one slot through the middle all the way through, and one slot through here all the way through. So here we go. I put my double-sided tape on the bottom. Now I just gotta chisel these out, and that was just my fix-it for this. Hopefully it comes out pretty good. So now that that's over with and did some chisel work, now it's time to sand. So we got the new adapter, we got the new 3M Cubitron. So I'm gonna go 120, 150, 180, and then 220. And we're gonna hit it with some finish and some glamour shots. Wow guys, these came out real good. I'm very pleased with these projects. You too could do these projects. I got this redwood at Home Depot. Basically like probably $7 a lumber. And then the candles are less than $1. And the finish less than $1. You could probably make a pretty good profit off these. Nice little fall projects. Yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed these as much as I did. See you on the next one. My name is Ryan, and this is 77 Rockets Woodworking. Thanks for joining me.